Check. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Trust you guys can hear me. All right, good night. Welcome to the stream. We're just waiting for others to join. Welcome, guys. Welcome. It's been a while. It's been a while. That's far. I see you. Welcome. Bosco, my man. Welcome, man. Stanley, good morning, welcome. I don't know how I used to be able to know how many persons are on the stream, but this time around, okay, we have only 19 people, the 20 people. I'm not seeing the people. They are not active on this chart. Okay, guys, let's take a look at the market together. Just um just a quick review of what I am looking at this week. This is probably the last trading week before Christmas. So let's just do a quick one. This is the XY on the weekly time frame. For me, I still think the target for the XY is here. So far, so good. It has been rejecting from this key level here. But I think overall target between now and January, probably the XY hits above 100. Okay. So what we are currently seeing is a weekly key level being rejected after a breakout, right? We had a breakout here. We had a breakout here, and this is price coming back to retest this zone again after moving from it. So monthly time frame is looking terrible, but no key level has been used. Still have all of these zones. So let's see what the XY does. If it creates, if it will create a higher low here, let's just see. Let's see if it moves to at least this high. If that level should hold, I think that's what's going to happen. I don't look at the XY chart much these days. So yeah. So as long as it remains bearish, XXX USD pairs are just going to keep buying. So yeah. Let's look at gold. How gold ended last week. So you can see that gold performed a breakout structure here last week on the weekly time frame. So the ideal thing is for us to get a retest of this key level zone before price continues again. Okay, so that's the right thing for price to do. So let's check daily. So that key level, you can see how visible it is on the daily time frame. So we need to at least get a retest of that zone from gold before it continues to the upside. So currently what I'm watching out for is probably a rejection, probably a rejection. If price takes out previous daily high on gold, then I'll sell gold. If I get a rejection after price takes previous daily, I'll sell gold towards previous daily low. But if that will happen, I want it to happen tomorrow, not today. If that will happen, I want it to happen tomorrow. So just take out this and reject. So once we confirm a daily rejection from that zone, then we should be able to sell good towards 2,500 area. So on the 4-hour time frame, nothing has changed. So you can see the key level that we just marked on daily extends to 4 hours. So I'm not going to do much other than wait for price to take out that high and then give me a rejection. Close daily with a rejection. Then from tomorrow we can hunt for sell. But if you are a risk taker, once you see 1 hour close below this level, you can start selling. If you are a risk taker, the moment you get something like this on 1 hour, the moment you get something like this on 1 hour, you can sell. You can sell, but it has to close below the daily key level and then that previous daily high. So the moment you see something like this on gold, 1 hour time frame, you can sell gold. So until that happens, do nothing. I have this buy on GBP running since last week. On Friday, I took the buy on Friday. So you get a retest of that key level, you can buy. Think possibly another buy from here. And then you can target this high. That's like 5 hours, 4.5 hours now. So yeah. Good morning, Moses. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Moses. So if we get a good reaction here, this is a good buy zone for GBP USD. But if we start seeing movement from the XY here, then there's trouble for GBP and Euro, including gold, including gold. So let's just wait and see what New York doing. But I think London should be able to deliver this buy. London should be able to deliver this buy. Okay, so on BTC, you can see what BTC has been doing. We've been getting rejections of this trend line. I shared an update with my guys in the Signal group last week concerning this trend line rejections and this horizontal resistance that we have there, which is also, I mean, a key level. So, but one thing that I've observed on the daily time frame is that BTC is not creating new lows. It's not creating new lows, right? Despite the rejections from those zones. So that only tells us that a breakout of this trend line is imminent. A breakout of it is imminent. So just set your alerts and wait for it. That's the best possible thing you can do on GBP to get a clean buy. That's the best possible thing you can do to get a clean buy on GBP USD. All right, let's start dropping our chart requests. ZAG, that's silver. Okay, let's take a look at silver. I was buying silver last week before it performed that rug pull. Amadi does power. Use, okay, I've shown you BTC chart. Let me also show you total crypto market cap so you understand what is happening. So use these two charts to take a measure of whatever you want to see on altcoins. So there's no need for us to start looking at individual altcoins one after the other. This is total crypto market cap. You can see it's just mirroring the same thing that we just looked at on BTC. Okay, so use the two of them to measure anything else you want to trade on what's it called, on altcoins. If you look at total crypto market cap 3, which is minus BTC and X, you still see the same thing, same trend line. So use this as measures for anything crypto. So, but let's focus on forex pairs. This total crypto market cap, total 3, and BTC should be enough insight for us for whatever altcoin chart you want to look at. So let's take note of that. But let's go ahead. Let's look at. I dropped a BTC buy on my X handle. I don't know how many of you caught it, but I dropped this buy on X. I dropped this buy on X. From the looks of it, it seems many of you missed it. So silver has been bullish. Silver has been very bullish. But my only problem with it is that it has not been returning to major key levels after breaking them. This is one. It has missed. This is another one. So it hasn't paid homage to these key levels after rejecting from them. So it's alarming. It's alarming. But let's just play along with what we have in front of us. Let's play around with what we have in front of us. See. So I think silver is basically going to follow whatever group comes. Previous daily high sweep on target here. So this probably does another ladder up, elevator down. You can see it. Probably gives us another ladder up, elevator down. Just work good again. So nothing is different from the silver chart and the gold chart. Yeah, I said I was going to drop inside on liquidity heat map, and then I gave a tax for Twitter people to perform so that we can get the video out. But you people did not meet that target. Chukwemeka, I want to believe you heard what I said about crypto pairs and the crypto market. So let's look at forex pairs and see what we get in forex pairs. So I think this is a monthly key level on JPY baskets, and it has, should we say it tagged it? I don't think it did. I don't think it did. Like this 7 I think we're just going to see more sales on JPY pairs. This is JPY basket. I think we'll see more sales on JPY pairs. I think more sales will come on JPY pairs. Okay, I'll take a look at US oil. I think we get a sell on UJ to this point before any move up again. Before any move up again. Price hasn't tagged this POI. Price hasn't tagged this POI yet. So I'll be looking out for something brief on this USDJPY. I'm thinking I'm thinking a rejection, something like this. Something like this for us to buy UJ. Then we can look at taking profit here. Let's look for that key level rejection on region. Then we can, until that happens, we can't do anything on this. Anything where you do now, you might fall victim. So let's just wait for the candle close, and then we can take a buy from after candle closes. We can take a buy here and target this place. That's like 4.7 to be swift. But first of all, let's get a key level rejection there. So we can take a brief buy towards 155. Let's look at GJ. I had this buy POI, I think from the 4 hour or daily. Which one is it? Is it 4 hours? Yeah, 4 hour key level. But price didn't give me a rejection. That's why I didn't engage. That's why I didn't engage GBP JPY. Now, if you check the daily time frame, so you see that price is using this key level as well as this key level. So we have to wait for daily to close to see if there's going to be a buy continuation on GBP. I think it's even respecting that of the daily key level. Let's go to 1 hour. We get a 1 hour break of strength. Pay attention. Okay, DJ is a bit complicated. DJ was straightforward, but DJ is a bit complicated. NZDJPY. I'm waiting for a weekly key level retest for buy continuation. So you can see this is daily. This is 4 hours. So I don't have a plan until one of these two POIs is start. This is NZDJPY. So until this is start or this, I'm not doing anything here. What else are we looking at? US oil. So let's take a look at US oil. This US oil get us. The chart no dey obey my analysis, so I just leave am. I no dey look am. Doesn't respect my analysis. I don't have anything on US. The structure is not clean. Structure is not clean. Should be below that before we even look at this. But the structure is not clean. The structure is not clean, so I'm not going to say I steal anything on this. But you can pay attention to this. You can pay attention to that. What else should we look at? Let me see if USD card has anything. All these nonsense price action. What do you mean GBP Have I not been looking at GBP charts here before? Alex, I have analyzed the crypto markets and I said to use it and take a measure on any crypto pair you want to trade. All these on our ugly pairs, we know the respect price action. No single structure on this thing. How you want to take trade? Let's see one trade for here. This is GBP card. Once price is not creating a clean structure, trading it becomes difficult. Trading it becomes difficult. You get a rejection on this, you can sell. I think this is just following GBP US. Just following GBP US. Just observe a rejection from this zone. You get a rejection, fine. You can start looking for a sell, but otherwise. But I think just as I'm expecting for GBP, I think it will break it. That is a sweep. This is a break of structure, right? But because this key level originates from a higher time frame, that's why we pay attention to it. You can see. So otherwise, we have a sweep which is reacting from this key level there. You look at it. So we have a rejection, we have a break of structure on the 4 hour, which is here. So this is this is just stuck in a loop. This is stuck in a loop. We have a 4 hour reject 4 hour here. We have a 4 hour reject 4 hour after performing all this sweep. We have a break of structure there. So if we get this retest before price tags that POI, to be very good. Then we can know that price is going higher and target this place. But if price tags this POI, this GBP card POI before coming down here, it becomes risky. It becomes risky because we have a break of structure after a key level rejection then. So yeah, I pretty much like it to visit this zone before tagging this. So that is what I think. So this is 4 hour key level price is rejecting from. That's the 4 hour key level. We have a break of structure. So we just need to wait for price here. I want it to retest this zone before tagging that POI. If it retests here, it will gather enough momentum to bust through this place. But if it just goes, probably give us another rejection. So the thing is stuck in that loop there. So we get a rejection when price visits here. Just go to 15 minutes time frame and look for buy continuation. That's all we are looking for when price visits this place. Can be there. This is still valid too. But we use the most recent break construction. So, and that recent break construction aligns with what we have on the 4 hour time frame. So if you get price rejecting on this when it visits it. I don't want it to tag here before coming down. If it tags here, the rejection might be strong, and this level may not hold. That's just what I'm thinking. That's just what I'm thinking. So I'll just set my alerts on it and see. I believe Eurocard should be doing the same thing. Eurocard they even more risky as well. This is daily time frame. NZDUSD. We're doing the same thing. GBP. Hmm. This one too, they ignore levels. Look at this level it should have been tested before buying. Then leave and they fly they go. Moment of truth. Moment of truth for GDP cap. Very risky, but it works itself. It's risky, but it works itself. I would say. Anyhow, I want to look at. Now risky sell, but in water. Is NZDUS. Risky sell, but what is life without risk? What is life without risk? To magnet this cell, not gonna lie. My saving give me 4 hours to take am. This thing will reject here. Nameless. I don't know, but this looks like a good sell for me. It's worth the risk. It's worth the risk of taking that sell there. Yeah, I think it's worth. Let me see what 2 hour gave us. Um, you can risk it though. You can risk it. You can risk the sell on NZD. Water. We just even if na 1 hour we keep it inside. Because in my opinion, this low, this low, this low, this low, these are all liquidities for this key level. They are all liquidities for that key level. That's what I think. They are all liquidities for that key level. So yeah, I think I'm going to risk it. Like GBP don't give us missed entry. Oh, they see, sure. But I think this is a good risk on NZDJPY. I will take a NZD I'll take that sub. Tega, waiting no clear. Waiting no clear. The entry and exit points. How is it not clear? If not clear, check your network. Oh. Entry is around 579.56. Entry is around 5796 key level. And then normally I think this is the proper stop loss for it. This is the proper stop loss for it. But for me, I'll just use this 58047 as stop loss and then target this 57. Just replicate the chart. Replicate the chart from your end. You should be able to see the key levels and marked out. If you don't give us this tempo, I think we should have similar thing on AUD. I pray this thing doesn't reject. I don't see this level holding if that rejection happen. I don't see this level holding in that place rejects price. But what do I know? Let's just take a look. Let me see AUD. I think AUD USD should be doing the same. This one at TP from last week. I don't think I've seen anything. When I see this key level, price now only a matter of time. Price will come to this key level. This AUD USD key level, daily key level. It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time for price to come. Only a matter of time. This AUD are very confused pair. Very confused pair. Manuel, check AUD USD. Get one nonsense sell why they see there, but I don't understand that. I don't understand the price action of all of this nonsense pair. Now why I leave this USD pair for now run? Because all of them they do nonsense. It's supposed to cook. Let me see 2 hours. I know they like make my setup know they align for multiple time frames. I know they like SAS NZD is aligning on multiple time frame, but see how this one AUD just the move itself. I not to trust itself. But you can just set an alert and watch it. But I no trust and shower. It's a good sell, but I no trust am because of the structure. It's a good sell setup, but I don't trust it because of the structure. So you can just set an alert very close so that you'll be notified when price is approaching that level. This one na Euro USD price action even worse pass sef. Euro USD price action na even worse pass. When will it ever visit this zone? Everything don align here. It's not a matter of when it will come. Okay, I think I'll make, for the sake of those of you that think, I think I'll just record a video on how to use the liquidity heat map. I'll post it so you can watch it later. I think I've been live for over 1 hour, so I think I've tried this morning. Let me see. Let me start looking at other things that I need to do. So hopefully you learned a thing or two from the live stream. So I'll see you guys again, hopefully, before Christmas. Before Christmas. Yeah.